The USB data logger from Haswill Electronics was used to monitor and record temperature and humidity. It's small and light enough to easily fit into vaccine boxes, refrigerators, cold chain trucks, and anywhere else. Let's see how to use it. Press and hold the left button for 5 seconds to power on. The screen will display the data after releasing the button. If it fails to power on, check the battery and reinstall it and try again. Close it the same way. But if you forget to stop recording before trying it, the shutdown will fail. Check 1.3 for how to stop recording. If you find that pressing the buttons doesn't work, it's because they are locked. To unlock it, press both keys at the same time, and the lock icon will be hidden. Note that powering on does not mean starting temperature recording. To start recording data, press and hold the right button for 5 seconds to start it. The stop icon will disappear, and the rec icon will appear, indicating the start of data logging. After a few minutes, some data is stored in the device. You can press the right button to view the next parameter and the left button to view the previous item. The meaning of each icon is as you can see. Remember that the data is readable, but not editable. If there is no operation for 5 seconds, the screen will return to normal and display the instant temperature. Also, the screen will turn off in 26 seconds to save power. You can change the setting in our software to keep it always displaying the temperature, like a thermometer. Before erasing all data, you must ensure that data recording is stopped. Next, hold down both keys for 5 seconds. The screen then shows the log count, which should be 0. Now it's like a whole new data logger. But if the log count is not 0, you fail to clear the history. It may be that the data erasing function was not activated. Please find out how to enable key combinations from the here. More advanced settings available in the free of charge software. Please contact us to get the download link. This software runs on Windows 7 or later OS. The USB 2.0 does not need extra driver. The installing interface available in English. It is very simple. We won't go into details here. But if you miss the language option, the software default shows in Chinese. Do not worry, you may change the language from here. One more thing. Sometimes, after plugging in a data logger, the computer looks like it's down. Please don't worry about that, as it's reading the data and plotting the curves to automatically generate a PDF report. Depending on the size of the data, this process can take between 10 seconds and 5 minutes. Once the data is ready, you will find 3 tabs showing the latest data. The first tab shows basic information about the device, its configuration, and a summary of the data. The second tab shows the data curves by time. The last tab displays the raw data, and you may access the PDF report and original data from here. Above is the interface of the latest data. We will introduce the configuration later. The last one is the list of all data, which is similar to the latest data, but shows all trips. You may check one trip by double-click it in this area, or right-click it to delete, rename, save and view it. And get professional PDF reports from here. The raw data here is in PDF format, but also in CSV or TXT format. See this section. In a PDF report, the first page shows the summary, and the follow pages are the raw data. CSV and TXT format files look like this. Please understand that the cheapest U114 only provides TXT files. Click on this icon to enter the configuration screen. The basic settings screen is displayed by default. Here you can change the recording period for normal and over temperature conditions, and set the upper and lower over temperature limits. There is no option to change the time and date. Because every time you click on this button, it will be automatically synchronized from the time of your computer. It is recommended that you calibrate the date and time immediately after replacing the battery. Click here for advanced settings. There are 4 areas here. In the first area you can change the temperature units. Here you can change the start and stop mode, the delay time, the timing start time. Here you can set the sampling period, the over-temperature recording period, the alarm delay time. This section allows you to set a safety range beyond which an alarm will be triggered. When an alarm occurs, the cross icon is displayed on the screen, but sorry, audible alarm not available. If you can't find the calibration option, please follow this to enable it. This section allows you to choose the language and file format of your report. You must reconnect this unit to computer if change these options so that regenerate the files according to the new settings. You can access the files from this device, just like a USB stick, even if you don't have this software. The last section offers several options. The first option determines the next action when it reaches its maximum capacity. The loop recording will continue logging by overwriting existing data. Another option will stop logging. This option determines what happens to the existing records once you click the Save Parameters button. The third option is enabled by default, which means that every time you start a new record, it will create a new trip. However, if it is disabled, only one trip will be recorded, and existing data will be erased cyclically. This item allows you to disable or enable the key erase data function. The last item allows you to decide whether the screen should always display the temperature or automatically turn off the screen after 26 seconds. After you have modified the options, you can click here to save the new parameters to the logger. In addition, you can click here to create a new template. It will be saved to here. Next time, you can select an existing template from here to set the loggers. That's all about the configuration and reports. Wish helpful. Welcome to visit our website for more products. Thanks.